Good morning, everybody, from Streaky, Latvia. It is Sunday morning, going to be 9 o'clock. And for those who don't know, this week was the American election. And it was quite an interesting week in America, still is. The media has declared that Joe Biden and Kamala Harris are the President and Vice President-elect. At the same time, there are lawsuits and recounting going on, so it depends who you talk to. Some say it's already set in stone, others says no, not until the courts say, blah, blah. Having said all that, I didn't care for either one of the people, but I voted for one of them, and I'll just leave it at that. Having said that, as believers, we're told to pray for our leaders that we would live in peace. And Paul wrote that when Nero Caesar was in power. And if you don't know, Nero was not a good friend, or basically wasn't a friend of Christians. He persecuted Christians. Yet Paul said to pray for those leaders, the kings, the governors, pray for the leaders that we could live in peace. So I choose to do that. I didn't care for this president or that president, but I respect the office of the president. I may not like the policies that they come up with, or the laws that sometimes I feel they push down people's throats, but I still respect the office. And it is my duty as a Christian to pray for them, because God is still in control. For some of those who are watching, you may not like the results of what happened. And for some of you that are watching, you are probably ecstatic. I have family and friends on both sides of the political aisle. And, there's times I agree with this side, and there's times I don't agree with this side, and there's times I agree with this side, and there's times I don't agree with that side, But as a believer, I choose to pray, because God is still in control. You can't vote God out, no matter how much you might want to try. He will always be in control. So having said that, I just resolved to pray over the leaders that are still in power right now, and those that will be in power come January 20th. And again, it depends who you talk to. It could be this, it could be that. It's not finalized officially. But then, again, it depends who you talk to. But believers, and I'm speaking to believers, whether you voted for the person that's been elected or the person that's currently in power, our job is to pray for them, both. Because right now, the current person is in power and still has months to go. And whether it be this person or that person that comes to power in January 20th, we are to be praying for them. Because the world is watching, and there are enemies of America that are watching as well. And how we handle this. Because all they need to find is a 1 weak spot before they would try to. And don't think that there's enemies that are now looking for a chance to catch us off guard. I live in Latvia, where we are constantly worried about Russia and their influence, because they are influencing our Latvian government in many ways. So my job is to pray, and I encourage believers to pray. The Lord knows what He's doing, and I have to go with that. So, anyway, with that, I hope you have a great Sunday and a great week, and until next time, God bless.